Hi, this is David Glover. I want to talk to you a little bit about riding outside on the road, because I think this is something very important that we may have learned when we were younger and growing up, but we often forget about as adults. So the bottom line is basically you're another vehicle out there on the road, and as such you need to follow the same laws that cars do. For example, stopping at stop signs, stopping at lights, yielding to oncoming traffic if you're making a turn. I've found as a cyclist that even though you are a vehicle, cars may not treat you that way. So you need to be very respectful of vehicles and give them as much advance warning as possible, as well as try basically to stay out of the way as much as possible. So by this I mean, when you're riding, always ride to the right. As far if there's a shoulder, ride on the shoulder. If it's safe. If it's not safe, then come out a little bit into traffic. When riding on roads, always ride single file if you're with another cyclist. Don't ride two abreast. You take up the road. This is potentially a dangerous situation when you have an oncoming car and then a passing car. If you're blocking the road and the passing car tries to get around you, you may run into a situation where they may have to come over to avoid an oncoming car. And unfortunately, I've seen this happen, and it resulted in a cyclist going down. So be very mindful of that. When riding, because you don't have blinkers, it's best to always indicate intent with vehicles to tell them what you're trying to do. So what I found, the best way to do this is point. So if you're going left, point left. If you want to go right, point to the right. If you're going to slow down, put your hand down that you're slowing down. This applies to other cyclists as well. So if you're riding with someone or someone just happens to be around you, by signaling intent and also doing a verbal communication, you're less likely to run into an issue where someone runs into the back of you or turns in front of you. So be safe and happy riding.